Okay, so firstly, it's good to talk about the room you're going to be recording in. Here I've got a pretty small live area and it's got kind of minimal acoustic treatment. There's a couple of panels on the walls and one on the ceiling, and it's really messy at the moment. But I've also got this SE reflection filter behind my microphone, which seems to do the job of like eliminating a lot of the kind of resonances and smaller kind of boxy reverberations in the room. And it really works for me, although I do tend to kind of like recording vocals like fairly close to the mic, maybe slightly closer than a lot of people. Here I've got a Sound Deluxe 251 mic, which I absolutely love. And as you can see, I've got a pop filter. It's currently set up like roughly about 3-4 inches away from the microphone, although I will occasionally like push that a bit closer to the microphone if I'm looking for like slightly more proximity effect and like lower boomy chesty tones from people, or if it's a kind of soft song, I kind of like recording pretty close to the mic. And in contrast, like if it's a kind of pretty strong, kind of loud and proud song, I will kind of back the pop filter off a bit just to kind of protect the capsule from overloading, but also just to kind of, I guess, just get more of a balanced tone, just because of the combination of like volume and proximity effect can often be a bit too overwhelming. So this mic's a valve mic, so like basically every morning I know that I'm going to do vocals. I kind of come in, get the power supply on and warming up, because I want the mic to be nice and warm and kind of stable by the time I'm recording vocals, because they can sound a little bit different having been on for a little while. With this particular mic it's not that noticeable, but like definitely some of the older tube mics, you want to get them on early in the day. Also, as you can see, like this being a valve mic, this whole boom arm is to kind of save a bit of space in my room because it's pretty busy in here. But also having a valve mic upside down helps because the heat from the tube rises and doesn't warp the capsule, although I think that might just be, I don't know. I'm yet to really notice that at any point, but that's why it's upside down. But most transformer based condenser mics or whatever, you will not need to hang them upside down, unless like me you just want to save a bit of space. I often get people to start by kind of singing into where the thumb is here. It's approximately sort of 6 inches or whatever away from the pop filter, and then they might go closer, they might go further away. As I was saying before, I quite like proximity effect personally, and with a lot of singers I'll be like, get closer to that mic, get close to the pop filter, because I just want to hear more chesty, beefy tone coming out of them. But then I also have artists who want to, I don't know, who kind of need to be further off the mic to kind of capture more dynamics and more spirit in the performance, and a more freedom to kind of express themselves and use some of the live mic techniques that maybe they've sort of come accustomed to. But I kind of tend to want people to stay on the mic most of the time.